This is just going to be a quick collective oracle reading. Let me light some sage real quick. All right. Oof. It just totally exploded. Hope you guys have been well. Really missed you guys. I just took some days to recharge my energy and regain my health before I come on here with a little more messages. But I really missed you guys. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bird. I'm a shaman, and I do collective oracle readings, psychic readings, personal readings, also pick-a-piles. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here, family. And soul family and tribe. Sorry, guys. I have a new light on my phone, and it is currently blocking everything from the top of my screen. So sorry if I don't see something I shut there. But I'm just going to go right into it. Sorry, let me check. Actually, let me just... Oh, here we go. Sorry. Breaking the fourth wall here. Sorry. I'm just fixing the light. Woo! Okay. Maybe that's a message for someone. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, getting through to me for business inquiries, or if you feel like donating, you can find everything you need to know right in the About section of my channel. Alright, just straight on my channel you can find everything. I'm gonna get right into it. Okay, so I saw that, you know what was crazy? I saw this video, and it was this this Thai commercial for this bug spray, this insect spray, and I thought it was really funny, but it's kind of weird. It was like, it's not kind of weird, but basically they spray the bug with the foam, and the bug turns around. He's a termite. He turns around to the people and he says, you're spraying me? And then they said, and then he starts to leave. The termite starts to leave, the bug, and the humans are like, where are you going? And he's like, I'm going home to tell them that this bug spray is shit and it doesn't work. And he goes home to his colony covered in this poisonous foam that they sprayed him with, and all of his family, all of the other termites, the bugs, are like slapping him, and they're like, oh, we're so glad you're alive, and they're like touching the foam and like blowing it everywhere, and they're like, oh, you're alive. And then all of a sudden it's like they delayed it. It's like all of a sudden they show captions, and it says, because the brand is called Chandrite, I think. Chandrite kills on contact. And then all of a sudden they show the guy, the bug, having a seizure, and then they're like, brother, tell us who did this to you. And he, as he's dying, he says, don't touch anybody. And then they're like, shit, and then all of them end up dead. I'm sorry if that was a really bad recounting of that story, but basically all the bugs end up dead, and in the end of the commercial. And I was just like, wow. So it's like somebody attacked you, and they thought they got away without any consequences, just like the bug in the commercial. Somebody attacked you in some sort of way in the past, and they decided to go home or go back to their friend group or their family and tell them how weak you are, that you let them do this to you, and that everybody else can come back with them and attack you the same exact way. And what happened is that before they even all had a chance to join this person to attack you together, They all got the disease. They all got the curse and they all died. Like they all failed before they even left the colony. They're like insects. This person that bothered you or attacked you and got away with it once in the past that wants to do it again, this person's like an insect. They're a bug. And it's like it's like you're the person with the divine bug spray. You sprayed them and it left them alive. The thing about karma and the thing about divine justice is that it takes time. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And I never really understood that saying, even though Kill Bill is my favorite movie of all time. I never truly understood the meaning of revenge as a dish best served cold until I got way older. Because it's like, you really gotta wait for that food to get so cold on their plate they forgot to put it there. They forgot the karma that they owe to it. That's when it really, really hurts. When it's too late to do anything to make it better or to make up for it. And this is a really manipulative person, a very emotionally manipulative person who, often thinks that they can smart talk themselves out of it, personal issues of drama that they start. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Because I'm seeing, the ants and the termites, this person's like a bug in the earth. And it's like, instead, they took that bad karma with them and touched the rest of their family with it, wherever this is. And now all of them are like dying. They're all dying together before that person that attacked you could even get a breath to say, actually, don't touch that person. Ugh. And then they die. They're just like, they're done. Hey, real prophetic Pisces. Oh my God, I'm glad you saw the same commercial. But that was a message that's been sitting on my mind for so long. Not so long, but the last few days since I saw that commercial, I was like, like someone really accidentally brought back a curse to their family. And they literally, like, by the time these people tried to, like something bad could have really happened to this person right away. Like, after they did this to you, or right after they relaxed and thought everything was okay, they went home and like, let's have a party, we got away with this. It's like something really, really bad happened to their health that, like, really incapacitated them and made it so that they were like had to lay in bed all the time or something, or really tired. And it's like, when their family comes around them and is like, tell us who did this to you, how did this happen, all this person could say in time by now is just don't do what I did, because I thought I was fine and now here I am. And all these people, some of these people are dumb. Because insects are stupid. They have a very small brain, and there's so many of them. Of course, some ants are going to keep going this way, even when all the other ants came back with the information that there's like poison. So these people kept going. Some of these people went around the whole the whole person's fiasco or crazy thing and decided to attack you anyways, and they're all going to get the same fate. Like some sort of disease or curse. I don't know what this is. I'm going to dig deeper into the bag. But it's like a bug that just got sprayed with a bunch of poison and just brought it back to their family. Like someone who just got COVID and then just spread it to their large family at home. It's like almost like that. We're so glad you made it back after betraying that person. This person's coughing on them, touching them, and then it's all too late before they even know they all have COVID. It's like that. It's almost like that. Sorry to bring that up. I mean, we're over the pandemic, but like, I heard there was a new strain coming out, or like another COVID wave coming out or something. That's what I heard. Whew. Thank you, real prophetic Pisces. Demons. Yeah. Whoever this family is, they've all now got demons attached to them, and not just one, multiple each. And each demon, when a demon attaches to somebody, it's not like a ghost of a person following them around. Sometimes it is, especially if that person is prone to like schizophrenia or, you know, certain disorders where these things could be explained away easily, you know. Um Sometimes it is. It comes in the form of hallucinations. But demons are like, they're like entities made up of really bad habits, in my opinion, sometimes. Because some demons rule certain things, like greed, or some certain demons rule sloth. You know, so like these people could be gaining lots of weight that they don't understand, or losing lots of it because there's a demon attached to them that has to do with like starving or binging or something like this. I heard lack of energy, trying to make up for the lack of energy. I heard like trying to compensate for lack of energy. Like these people could feel like really tired, but like, so they're like trying to eat lots of food because they feel weak, but it's making them fatter. And they're, or like more unhealth, giving them health issues, health conditions, and they're like still weak at the end of the day. It's something weird like this is happening to them. And there's like certain demons that are attached that love alcohol, and so that person is the personification of that demon. Sometimes it's almost like DID, and I don't want to ever claim any sort of disorder as a demonic possession, but there are some, it's like a form of it. It's like a form of like multiple personality disorder, except they're demons and they're habits. I see them as habits. Or just really bad, like a personal curse on yourself, like, but you're doing it. That's what a demon is like to me. And they have some that are like really into doing really bad drugs. There's some that are attached to them that are really into drinking, and they become possessed. That's what it's called, possession. And they'll go and do that. And that's why I wouldn't take they've got demons attached to them lightly, because these are the kinds of things that happen to people like this with no spiritual protection at all. If you've been laughing, and I feel like these people are atheists, and I don't want to dig on anybody's beliefs, but like they're like demonic atheists or something weird like this, where they like either they secretly really don't believe in God but they pose as religious, or this group of people are just straight up genuine, like, we hate God, and they're out loud about it. Like they just don't believe in anything, and they just do whatever they want. They just do whatever evil shit they want, and they think that it's their own choice, but it's not. They've got so many attachments that they can't control. And you know how they say about addiction, right? When you start something, I can quit at any time. That's what a demon does to you. It's like, all of a sudden, I'm going to start drinking all this alcohol. I feel like it. And I'm so angry at Jungle Collective, I want to attack them more. That's my choice. I so have control over myself, but they never have a reason for it. And I think I've said this before, demons are never good at answering questions directly. People like this will never answer your question directly. They don't have an answer. They don't know, because they're possessed. So they'll just go do these things, and they'll never ask themselves, is this something that I would do? They just go do it because they don't have any will, and they don't believe in God. They don't believe that things can make them do things. And that's how people like this fall into extreme depression and then become the monster. They can't separate themselves. And in the end, they're like, I am a monster and I deserve all this bad karma. There's no way out. I'm going to keep succumbing to these demons, these addictions. And I'm gonna die. Miserable. That's how people like this end up. And that's where these people are going. The cards just fell. I think. No, they didn't. The cards are right here. Something else fell. A tape dispenser? Hi, guys. Sorry. Thank you for still being here. My phone totally died. And I have to plug you guys in now. Hopefully my phone doesn't die again, because this isn't a really powerful charger. But I'm going to continue my reading where I left it. Let me just put you guys somewhere. Sorry. Excuse the messy desk. Put you guys somewhere right here. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Yeah. These people are guilty of doing something really insidious to you. They might have tried to gang up on you or had a plan to gang up on you, but they completely failed, because people can see this weird, I heard, murderous energy about these people. Like they're willing to murder people over little petty things, petty reasons that don't make sense or matter. I'm gonna light some sage on this energy. These people are dealing with these demons within this group. And I heard this group, all of these people are coupled up. Like they all have a boyfriend or girlfriend. And that's something that's really important about this group. I don't know why. Probably to do sex rituals for some of you, because these people could be part of like a satanic cult, or a wannabe cult. But the demons have sat so long in this group of people that it's affecting their relationships. And I don't know. Ooh, confirmation. The forks just fell. I don't know whose message this is, because when my phone died, I saw a man in someone's bra. Like a man with a hairy chest with like full facial hair wearing his girlfriend's bra. And that was a weird message. I don't know why I saw that when my phone died, and then it didn't let me charge my phone. So I don't know whose message this is, but like one of these people, or several of these people, because they based so much of their sex life for some reason on how you're doing in life or whatever you're doing, because these people like to watch you and they like to argue about you. I heard these people like to pretend that you're like another person in their relationships, and it's really weird and gross, and you have no idea. You're probably not even attracted to any of these people at all, or would be. And I'm seeing a man with like curly hair that's kind of white, and he's skinny and he's young. He's like under 25, and he's wearing like a white bra, and he's like looking in the mirror. That's like really weird. I don't know who that is, but like these people have put so many controls on their own relationships. I heard these are like women that are very masculine, like manly women that like try to boss their partner around to like do things to get your attention or to help them get your attention, but you don't care. And I don't know who this is, but some of these women are like, they're like secretly, and again, I'm just letting my thoughts free flow, so please do not be offended. This is my style of reading. But I heard some of these women are secretly pegging their boyfriends. And there's nothing wrong. I'm not kink shaming anyone. But there's something very, very like taboo about this, because there's something about the men like having to not be gay. Like the women are so masculine, they've traumatized their boyfriends into seeking comfort and compassion from men. And there's nothing wrong with anything of that nature. It's just that the place that these people have been sitting in to go against you, it sounds like they're having some deeper issues that they've got to worry about. But it's like they've become so contained, like so, or not contained, so consumed, maybe contained. Now they're contained in some way. by their demons, but they've been so consumed with you, they forgot their own sexualities. And I thought that was a bug, but that was a piece of ash. So like they could have caused you PTSD to start like mistrusting everyone, or just like any person, because these people attacked you out of nowhere, and that gave you a lot of trust issues. But they have like an obsession. They have a weird obsession with sexuality. What are you? Like, these could be the kinds of people, and this is really specific, so I'm sorry if this isn't your story, but these are the kind of people that like talk about politics a lot, especially when it comes to gender, or to like I don't know, sexuality, like gay marriage or something weird like that. Like they're always obsessed with it, but they're straight, quote unquote. But they're like, hey, let's talk about this, why this is so wrong. But it's like, you should just shut your mouth because no one's listening, and you're really secretly a freak behind closed doors. Like, these people could be pedophiles. Like, could have included like some sort of pedophilia in their own kinks. I heard this is a group of couples that are so bored in their own sex life, they literally made you the excuse for why their relationships are failing. Like, by making all of their attention on you and how to sabotage you. And now they've got to pay. Yeah, they've got to pay because they got the empty card. Because they've got nothing left. What does this say? Empty. Nothing left. No home. Wow. Weak. They're weak. Decrepit. That looks like it says card denied, but it doesn't. That's not what it says. It says cardboard. Like, their souls they feel like they're made of cardboard. They feel weak. And they feel like, I heard their card just got declined. Their card is getting declined in places. Because they didn't focus on getting a job, like a backup job. They didn't focus on their own passions, their career. They didn't even focus on their own relationship. And now their own men are wearing bras, their bras, when they're not home. And making out with each other or something. They could be roommates. Ew. Not that there's anything wrong at all with gays and stuff, but it's like, I don't like it. It's gross, because these are people that focused on your sexuality or your sex life or something intimate about you that they shouldn't have, that has nothing to do with them, like none of their business. And now they have literally no relationship. There is no relationship at home. The woman could even be the ones being urged to make the money. But there's something about these men, or these distorted masculines, maybe switch the roles how they fit, that just can't get no job. Like, just don't get off the couch, just there to have sex. And their sex life, like I said, is getting boring, and it's failing because you're not failing in life. Their kink isn't fulfilled. They've just gotten older and sadder. And have less friends for what they did. And a bunch of cards just fell. So, I don't know if I should take these. I'm going to put them back. I'm going to just take that as rejects or something. But the Golf Land card. This is a card for like an arcade. Yeah, they don't like that you're having fun in your life. They don't like that despite everything they've done, you're still having fun in your life, you're still manifesting, and you're still finding ways for yourself. Because in order for you to actually succeed and get the things that you want, not what these people want or imagine you to want, you actually have to apply yourself, be present, and put effort in. And have fun. And these people would have never imagined them doing this to you would push you into this mode of just working harder instead of giving up like they have on themselves. Like, I heard these people really let themselves go and repeating the demons. It's like, You just got back up every time and you just keep on going. Because I heard some of you want to know what it's like to get to the finish line because of everything these people did to you. They never let you have a break. They never let you feel what it's like to even succeed a little bit. So because of that deprivation you've had of love, acknowledgement, or recognition or credit or whatever it is, it just motivated you to keep going just so you can know what it feels like to get your work actually paid for, to actually be seen. And these people never wanted you to feel seen. But the thing they didn't count on is that you already know what it's like to be brushed over. You already know what it's like from your past. These people don't know you. It's already a default or a past default for you to be ignored. Even when you are attacked, because you've been attacked worse. And so now it's like all they have to show for everything they've done is you going Sonic on them, just going way faster in whatever they stopped you from trying to work on. Made you more detail oriented, made you broaden your horizons, become friendlier, meet new people, while they are just stuck with their demons. They didn't build themselves a ladder out of the hole at all. They didn't even try. They were just happy that you weren't expanding for just a little second. Like you could have stopped just for a little second because of these people. But it didn't keep you down for long or for forever. Yeah. These people have lost all passion in their lives. They've lost everything, I heard. They've lost excitement going for you. And that's really scary. I heard these people see nothing but just a long tunnel with no light at the end. That's how they see their life. And now they don't know any other way to function. Yeah, this is your justice. And you could have been wondering, where is my justice? Why is it not here now? Why did it take so long? How long did it take for I don't know where this is coming from, the spirit saying this. How long did it take for that random iceberg to melt down to the way it was, break off a chunk, and float towards the Titanic and sink that whole shit? How long did it take? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what they gave me in my mind. Like, there's certain things that take time to charge up, especially when it's a big pile of shit that you gotta explode and break up. You need C4. You need some extreme stuff to blow up that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that takes time. And now we're here. Maybe you're going to realize, or maybe this reading is here to tell you, that that iceberg had been cracking and breaking through for them this entire time since day one, since they started. Since day one, since they started doing whatever this is to you. They have never been comfortable. Just like how they never let you be comfortable to rest and be happy with whatever you had. It was like they just made you want more. And so you're going now, you just keep going. And that's your justice. And it pisses them off so much. It's like the more they poke you, it's like you just run faster. And they're like, no, why aren't you stopping? Because you keep poking the bull. You keep making it angry. Where is that anger gonna go? Where is all of that energy gonna go? Where's the justice? There was no justice, so where is it gonna go? It's gonna go into this person's dreams. It's gonna go into this person's motivations. It's gonna go into this person's path. Because you, the coward, poked the bull from behind and ran away and just like the bug in the commercial at the beginning of the reading. You had no direction to go but forwards. Your trajectory was always going to go that way. And they did nothing. I don't even think they slowed it down that much. They might have paused you for just a second, but it's like they just made you charge. Because you're so tired. You're so tired of the same shit. And maybe we've gotten to a place where if we stay in the same place, they're going to keep having access to us. But if we keep moving, they'll have a little less access. We're going to make them run. Let's make them run after us. Let's make them chase after the train right after we got on it. Let's get them tired. If they're gonna keep poking us here, there, if I go here, then let's make it hard for them. Let's at least have fun with it. And in the process, I'm getting to my goals faster. I'm manifesting way faster. And that's the justice. Hey, Aqua. Yeah. This person has really, like, when I say they've let themselves go, they really let themselves go since day one. Like, they thought that their blessings were going to stay forever. That's why they did this to you. They had no fear. But this person has really neglected themselves and really, like, they've lost their authority position because of how much they've let themselves go. If this is a work arena, this person has stopped going to meetings, so they demoted them. If this is like a situation where they had social hierarchy or superiority, this person has stopped showing their face in public when people figured out their lies. And they're starting to look really phony right now. And now they don't have the status position they had before. Because I heard there's something about FaceTime. Like, I don't know if they literally have to show up on FaceTime like on a phone, but there's something weird about how the less they show their face in public after these claims they've made, the more people are questioning them. And the more people are questioning their stories. And the more people are questioning where they are. And the more people are requesting, I don't know, more information about them. And it's like these people don't want to be seen by the public because they've let themselves go physically. I heard someone's got like pimples, and there's nothing wrong with acne, but like there's somebody that didn't have acne before that now has acne all over. Or like somebody has really gained a lot of weight since they last stepped outside. And they're afraid of like what people might think. And so it's like almost like people wanting to see this person or these people in public like show their face in person. It's like that's the deadline of their karma. Wow. So their karma is actually knocking on their door right now. It's asking to see them right now. The karma is other people. And those people, when they see this person, how disheveled they've become, and how they still cannot help themselves, the demons in them cannot help themselves to talk about you years later, however long it's been since this person has hidden their identity, it's like, I don't know, it's like they're It's like the timeline of their karma. It's like the longer the torturous it gets, it's like, I'm sorry if this is, I totally lost my thought there. It's like the longer they wait to reveal themselves, the uglier they get. And I'm sorry, like, some of them could have lost a lot of weight and they really don't want people to find out. And there's already like allegations about them because they made allegations about you, ruined your reputation and ruined opportunities for you, or did a lot of things behind your back. But it's like the moment they show FaceTime to anybody in the public that knew them before, it's over for them. That's what I heard. I heard if one person sees them out of their cave, like these people could be, I don't know if they're neighbors to you or coworkers that haven't shown up lately or something weird, some people in your community or family that hasn't shown up, it's because of this reason. And they kind of know, but they don't know it's their karma because they don't believe in karma. But their karma is other people seeing them right now. And it's like the longer they wait, the more they neglect themselves, and the deeper into like the more their conditions worsen. But if they go now, the faster people know that they lied, and the faster word will get around about them, gossip and shit. So they have no way out because there's something about their health that is going to reveal all of the shit they did to you was true. Because people can't see them right now, people already kind of are assuming something is up. Yeah. Teardrops on my guitar. Friend zone. Hiding pain. Musician. This person could be a musician. Or somebody, I don't know. You could be a musician. Or you could be somebody that uses music shufflemancy. Like, you could be somebody that hits shuffle. And sometimes you could get messages from the songs. I used to do that a lot. Maybe they're saying to hit shuffle on your music, and there could be a message for someone out there. I don't know what the hell this chat is about, but I'm a Buddhist, so I don't, just go away. I don't know why you're asking me questions. But I don't know anything about whatever. But maybe this person is about to be friend-zoned, or this person is being rejected. These people are being rejected right now. Like, to their face, and now they're afraid to show their face because they've been rejected. Ooh. I heard someone tried to catfish. Or someone thought this person is a catfish. Yeah, because this person's neglecting self-care. But you're taking care of yourself. So while these people are neglecting self-care and trying to fake celebrate something they did to you, they're neglecting themselves, like, deeper and deeper, and you are... I heard your looks are upgrading, you're de-aging, you're resting, you're taking your time. These people aren't rushing you at all. They've tried to figure out every which way, every angle they could control your life, like control the speed at which you were going. But I feel like they just ended up doing the opposite of everything they wanted every time. Like, every time they thought they could delay you or slow you down, you would just speed up even more in your motivation. And they're becoming exhausted and raggedy, running around, running here, running there, running there, just trying to catch up with you. Ghost. Yeah, these people, if these people do spell work, they could have done a spell on your life to make it so that you don't have a social life or friends, but you're about to make new friends soon, or people from your past that were actually good for you are going to come out of the woodwork and reach out. This is the opposite of Ghost. Like, I heard you're going to be having a lot of good times with people that you have things in common with. Good friends, good times. While these people are fighting with each other, neglecting their self-care. And like I said, when you neglect your self-care, you know, you neglect that beauty rest, then, you know, certain superficial things about you get neglected. And then, you know, when you neglect your health, and then again, there's something about how it's making you not want to go outside. Because maybe these people used to be conventionally attractive or thought they were, and that's why they did this to you. But now it's like, it's gone. Like their days of youth, I heard, are gone, even if they're younger than you. Everything in their life is moving in a rush. If everything's in a motion blur, and they just don't have any way out. They show their face, they're busted. But if they don't show their face, the more busted they'll be later. Literally, like physically busted in the face, and like not literally, like what do you call it? Figuratively. And like I said, some of these people are dating people that are actually gay, because this is Rush and this is a poppers bottle. And they're dating a man that's actually, like, really gay. Like, bottoms secretly. And then I'm referencing that man in the bra. So, I don't know that I saw in my mind. These feminines are so distorted, they've distorted their own masculinity. And made the men, like, traumatized the men to want different things. Because these are the kind of people that force it. You don't like it? Well, you're gonna like it. That's what they did to you. And this is what they do to their partners. Yeah, these people are really sick. They're feeling sick. Mentally sick. Physically sick. I heard their bodies make their partners sick. There could be a smell emanating off them. But these people are dealing with really bad health issues, especially to do with their stomachs right now. Yeah, because of the people they chose over you, because of the people that they made friends with to go against you. All out of jealousy. Just because you were out here minding your business, drinking your water, and chasing a bag. And you're still doing that, period. You're still doing that, yeah. Universe said, I almost said services, so you might be gaining access to certain services you didn't have before, but the universe says access granted to this new timeline. While these people rot away, this is fated. This person's fated. This person's addicted to something. This is the demon driving their body. And they're neglecting this is the card where someone's addicted to something and they neglect themselves. Like really badly, to the point where their appearance is really drastically changed in an unhealthy way. That they don't like, that they can even see themselves. And I heard someone online say it's an addiction when you don't want to do it anymore, when you don't like it. When it stops becoming fun, but you have to do it, that's when it becomes an addiction. And that's where this person can see themselves in the mirror and not like what it's doing to them, but they're still doing it. And they're doing it in excess. So you're going to be put in this position to have more fun in your life, to regain trust in people. And also, you know, once in a while they're going to test you lightly of your judgment and intuition of people, but they're going to be easy tests while these people go through their actual karma. And it's karma they can't blame on anyone else, because you weren't even there to do anything to them. They did this to themselves, they did that to you, and they did it to themselves. And now people are playing the world's tiniest violin for them. Boo-hoo. Loss of sympathy. People don't feel bad for them. People don't see any of their self-victimizing views. Nobody cares. And that's because they did that to themselves when they tried to do this to you. She is a B-I-C-T-H in that order. This card, I made this card to mean like people are getting a hunch. They don't know. Their heart is in the right place about the situation. They don't like exactly know the whole situation, but based on their intuition, they know that that person's a bitch. Like, they know that something is up. They know something's wrong, and that's all they need to know about these people. And they know that they did something wrong to you. So I heard people are going to try to make this up for you. Yeah, I heard your ancestors are going to make it up to you. I heard these people's own ancestors are trying to make it up to you for everything they did. And if it's not their ancestors, this card could actually mean like their own family members that are still alive but are way older than them, that want to make something up to you or to your bloodline. Because these people could have practitioners in their family that are aunts or grandmas, I heard. And these people were used against you to do spell work or to read on you. And now that these people know the truth, and now that some of these people are going to be meeting some of these people now after a long time, because it could have been a long time since they last saw their family, to ask them to do this spell work on you, they're going to be they're going to undo it. Or they already undid it. They saw the condition of some of these people and they were like, okay, I helped the wrong person. Because if this person wasn't on the wrong side of history, then why are they looking this disheveled by their own hand? Why are they this mentally unstable? I shouldn't help this person anymore. They're going through some sort of spiritual psychic attack. I don't want to be part of it. And I don't want them to be part of the family's karma. That's what I heard. So there's some people on their side, yeah, that are recognizing that you are royalty grown, that you have a position in your own bloodline that's important, and that they shouldn't have done this to you and they shouldn't have assumed wrong about you. Yeah, they shouldn't have peeped on you. Look at the peeping card. They're realizing they shouldn't have peeped in on you. These people could have actually breached your privacy or looked at you in your private quarters. But some of these people, through watching you or peeping you out or watching you, that, yeah, you shouldn't have been messed with. You were on the right side of things, and they have to make this right because their own family members are dying of addiction and disease. I heard skin disease, infection. And this is how karma plays out. This is how it really plays out. It's not spell work. It's really how I explained everything just now. Everything throughout this reading is explaining exactly how they did this to themselves and how their family wants them to stop and they can't stop. And they feel like the only way, looking back at the domino effect of things, at history, that they need to make something right with you, or they need to stop somebody from doing something to you, or they're going to suffer more. Because you're like a brick wall, and this person's like a Toyota Prius. And it's going at 100 miles per hour and not stopping towards you. That's how they see you in this whole situation. And that shit is not pretty. That car doesn't have a lot of support in the front of it. Someone could get in a really bad car accident as a result of all of this bad karma. Okay, I'm going to end that segment of the reading. I hope that resonated for somebody. If it did, feel free to leave me a like or a comment. I love to hear the tea. But I'm going to get into what's happening this week for the collective with the playing cards, and I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you so much for sticking around with me, guys, and joining me for tonight's reading. This was a really good channeling. So what's happening this week for the jungle? Ooh! I'm going to leave those on the floor. Jungle Collective, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, no more waiting. This week, if you've been waiting to do something or waiting for your life to turn out some sort of way, I don't know why I said it like that, or certain, the weather, I heard if you've been waiting for the weather, maybe somebody is a surfer watching me, or somebody does something with boats, maybe you've been waiting for the weather to chill out where you are, you've been waiting for your life or your schedule to chill out so you can do something, or just waiting in general for something to change or something to come in that will change your life. It's happening soon. It's happening this week. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I just keep dropping cards. I guess they just, I guess that one is like, okay, done with that one. All right. Okay. Wow. Spirit is sassy today. Sassy. Just throwing shit out of my hands. What's happening this week? 11 of Swords. All of the truth is coming out about you in a certain situation this week, about any sort of situation of any degree. You're going to be seen as this King of Swords right here on your horse. You're going to be put on some sort of pedestal or some sort of place of honor because of your truth. You could be admired for living in your truth. Like I heard, and in that order, like you could be honored for like something you said in the past that happened to be true, that's playing out now, and people are like, whoa. I don't know why, but they're like, whoa, I'm sorry. You were right. Some of you could be getting promoted in some way this week, or weekend. Some of you guys could be finding out the truth about something that will end up enhancing your life. Like a happy truth or a good truth, or somebody could be revealing something to you that will help you, or all of the above. 2 of Cups. Ooh, if some of you are single, some of you guys someone might be admitting their feelings to you or confessing their feelings to you, or others of you, you might be looking really attractive. This is for single people. If you've been looking really attractive because you've been putting in the work into yourself, being honest with yourself. Maybe you've been working out. Maybe you've been tough on yourself a little bit. Maybe you've been working on your diet or your sleep routine, your health routine, your meditation routine, whatever it is, your mental health, your spiritual health, and it's paying off this week or this weekend. Like you might be getting a lot of offers, people seeing you as really attractive or as the one. Others of you, if you're coupled up and you're not a karmic, because I don't read for karmics, your partner could be finding you to be really extra attractive. I mean, they already do. If you know you're in a divine connection, they already always think you're attractive. But like, I don't know, maybe you're going to put on something that's like exciting or new. And like maybe your crush will notice. Or somebody you're connected to will notice this new thing or this new haircut. And they'll say something. Two of Wands, there's a decision to make this weekend or this week, and it has to do with your finances. Wow, could have to do with family for some of you, 10 of Pentacles. But whatever decision you make, you will end up manifesting a lot more money from it. Whatever decision you make, you'll end up saving the money you want to, or having the money that you need in the end. Like all the financial plans, like for example, if you're planning a trip, like a vacation, all of your finances that you planned out, lined up, like your budget, it will go exactly the way you planned, and you're going to have exactly the amount, or even more than the amount in the end of this trip or of your plan, that you anticipated. So that's really good news. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, no more juggling. I'm seeing, you know what, when I see this card in reverse in this reading, I'm seeing that man on the unicycle finally get off the unicycle and stop balancing that shit. So the universe is saying right now to chill out, because everything's going to work itself out naturally. If you don't make it to that plan, naturally works out. If you choose to do this or that, Two of Wands, whichever thing, it'll naturally work out in your favor. So don't worry too much, don't ponder too much, just have lots of trust in the universe this week, okay? 11 of Pentacles, yeah, because there's something about your money that's looking really good. It's going to be looking really good this weekend or this week. Some sort of choices you've made for yourself, it's going to turn out just fine. I heard if you feel like you have to sacrifice something, you're not going to end up having to sacrifice it. It's going to just, it'll still be there if you're trying to save your money for something in some sort of way. Yeah, you might be getting some quick communication in your emails or messages from somebody that loves you or you love, or somebody that has a lot of love for you or wants to give you this love. Others of you, it could be an employer that really admires you and wants to give you more admiration in the workplace, or more money. I heard tips, getting a message about how they want to take your burdens away. Wow. Some of you, it's somebody warning you about someone that wants to bring you burdens, but it's because this person loves you a lot. But that's only for a rare select few of you. Yeah, 5 of Swords. This person wants to fight for you, whoever this is. This could be just a friend. Honestly, a friend. But this person wants to fight for you. 7 of Cups. There's going to be a lot of people fighting for you this week. Fighting for your attention. Fighting for your love. I heard fighting for your spot at their workplace. Like they want you to work for them, or they want you to sit next to them. No, you sit next to me at lunch. No, you sit next to me at lunch. No, you go out with me. No, you go out with me. You're going to have a lot of that, this back and forth energy this week, but it's going to go just fine for you. It's going to, for some of you, I don't know why, maybe you guys haven't been out a lot, but it's going to make you really happy with the 5 of Cups in reverse. I see you guys really cheering up this week. Aw. 3 of Swords in the reverse, yeah. Because everything you lost in the past is being given a new seed this week in some way, or certain things you've lost, and it's going to go just fine. All right, that's my reading. I hope you liked that. I hope it resonated for you. If you did, feel free to leave me a like. It lets me know that I'm doing my job for the divine properly. If you like something I said, or how I said it, or if you resonated for something that's happening to you, I always love to hear your confirmations in the comments and stuff. I always love to read them, and I always love to hear from you guys. So thank you so much to those of you guys who do reach out to me. I do have openings for my personal readings, my private readings. You can just hit me up at my email at jungleintuitive@gmail.com, or go straight onto my channel, and there's more information there about how to get through to me. I do audio readings and I do video readings. I've got a lot of booking space available, so hit me up there. Thank you to those of you guys who have booked me recently and in the past. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I'll be on soon. I'm just trying to take it slow, trying to take things one day at a time. So I'm sorry I didn't let you guys know in the community about this one. This one was kind of sprung on you. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. And yeah, I think that's all I had to say. All right. I'll see you guys soon. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening and week. And until next time, all right. Peace. Namaste. Oh, remember, you are important and you deserve love. All right. Peace. Namaste. Whoa.